Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Young, and it's Goodwin in at the 1. Young sets a screen for Goodwin. He kicks it to Young. Second chance effort. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the free ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's the dish to Williams. Count it.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Goodwin passes to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Over Levine. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Oh, they get it back. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas. Hero passes to Adebayo. And there it is for him.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Johnson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 9 points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Hero against Levine. Hero no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Johnson outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to DeRozan. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. 11-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
The Heat trail by 11. Now here's Goodwin. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And very quiet.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami. Thaddeus Young. At the line for two.
He has been falling for them here early on. You have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Johnson, the pass to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Goodwin. Adebayo with this screen on Paul. Goodwin kicks to Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. 3 on 3. Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Now,
here's Butler. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Johnson with the block. It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And taken away by Paul. Butler against DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Heat trail by 16. Goodwin passes to Hero. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 16.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
The Heat shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Goodwin dishes to Butler. Poked away. And again, the turnover by the Heat. The Bulls leading by 19. Pass to Levine. Inside. And then Johnson with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a...
Miami calls timeout.
This is the man. MP's hot. Keep riding him.
It's time for the quickest play. 3-on-2. It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 battle. It's your 3-1-2.
And Miami has possession and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Adebayo. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 4 on the clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And here are the Heat now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Hero. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Johnson with some nice D.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
With the fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Hard to believe he can.
Going with the new group. Then for the Heat, Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Baca comes in for Young. And it's Bryant in for Goodwin. Now the pass to Yurtseven. Butler at the elbow. Outside, Hero. Screened by Ibaka. They need this. It's rebounded by Neto.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kicks to Stevenson. Passes it to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Outside, Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Stevenson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He feeds it to Drummond. Over Yurtseven. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Ibaka outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Well, Chicago has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Bryant passes to Jovic. Back to Bryant. Ibaka sets the pick for Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason. So, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Bryant. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Neto. He kicks to Stevenson. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now, Hero, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Clock at 6. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Hero on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ibaka for 3.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
Chicago has gone a perfect 4-4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Stevenson kicks to Neto. Offensive rebound. Drummond. That shot, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hero against Diallo. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
From down in the low post, it goes. Drummond's got 8 points.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Drills the three-pointer.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves.
The Bulls, 44. The Heat, 12. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls U.S. Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And so here is Miami after the Bulls pick up 2. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Steve Wall. All-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now Paul, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Miami. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Miami Heat. In the second quarter, held scoreless over Paul. Johnson with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Paul left side. Down low. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. He gets that one. Johnson's got 26 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Goodwin kicks to Butler. They need this one. Pass to Adebayo. Basket counts. Adebayo's got 6.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Goodwin, defended by Paul, to the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Back to Johnson. Charity stripe shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And that's out of bounds. Paul retained possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Goodwin passes to Butler. Now here's Goodwin, guarded closely. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5 to the middle. And Young with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Here's Johnson. Again, Chicago.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Goodwin after the made shot from Johnson. Adebayo with a screen on DeRozan. And that one's good by Butler.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
There's a screen. Inside, Butler with the steal. Dishes it to Bryant. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Johnson surveying the floor. Williams, that's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Butler. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. DeRozan a screen on Butler. And finished off by DeRozan.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
And here is Goodwin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Butler against DeRozan. Tries it from 9. That one a little long. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the pass to Paul. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Goodwin kicks to Young. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots. Young.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. Lance Stevenson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Diallo's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Chris Paul. And that time, also a missed shot.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, Hero. Passes to Jovic. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Nunn. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Nunn passes to Stevenson. Jovic. He's guarded by Stevenson. Rebound by Johnson.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Jovic. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bryant. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Drummond with a screen on Ibaka. To the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Drummond's got 10 points.
Andre Drummond absorbs a ton of hits. Has the strength to finish through contact.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Bryant. 11-point game his last outing. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Diallo. Nunn kicks to Johnson. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The pass to Bryant. Down low, Adebayo. Johnson with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Stevenson. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Stevenson's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Diallo, who's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Here's Hero. Johnson with the block.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Stevenson finds Drummond. Here's Johnson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Miami Heat. There's a minute left in the first half. Ibaka with the screen on Nunn, looking to get it going. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Adebayo after the Bulls pick up 2. Shooting foul.
Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
So it's Chicago holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Miami Heat.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And let's shift focus to that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
MP has simply got that Shaq vision. He'll free up after a screen, sees what passing lanes will be open on the cut. When you lead the league in assists the way MP does, you're seeing the game at half the speed of everyone else.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint. And you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Young. And it's Goodwin and a point. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Goodwin with it. No points in the game yet for him. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on the deep ball.
The defense.
Here's Goodwin. 5 on the clock. Butler is screen on Paul.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Levine kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Williams. Goodwin with the steal. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Baseline jumper. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 14 points.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And
Chicago foul. Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof. Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
it's good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Adebayo with the screen on Paul. Goodwin again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Goodwin feeling it out. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Young, a screen on Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hero. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Levine finds Johnson. Now here's Williams. Driving the lane.
Thaddeus Young. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Heat. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Now Goodwin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Butler on the wing. DeRozan defending. And it's Butler missing.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Williams gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Miami, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hero against Levine. Butler with the steal. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Williams against Young. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. He'd have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Hero kicks to Goodwin. Outside Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Ibaka outside. Young finds Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Bean with the rebound. Chicago's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Out to Ibaka. And Paul pulls it down.
Woo! Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Goodwin. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th too.
And he gets it to go. Levine's got his first points in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Ball looking over the floor. Johnson, and got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. DeRozan dishes to Williams. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
To the paint, down low, and then Johnson with the dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And Miami shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Hero passes to Goodwin. Ibaka outside. And it's Goodwin in the corner to end the run. Doesn't go for him.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Levine finds Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Patrick Williams putting all the skills on display here.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Hero passes to Goodwin. Outside Butler. Locked loose. Paul with the steal. Good on the bucket.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Here's the pass to Ibaka. The feed to Butler. Kicks it to Goodwin. To the inside, Young. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Johnson. Here's Levine, and they call the foul, so he's got
defensive foul.
Body control on full display. Levine's good at adjusting to contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Johnson. Frank Kaminsky comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Raul Neto subbed in for Paul. Outside Bryant. Over Drummond. Miami no good on that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Passes it to Levine. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bryant finds Yurtsevin. Outside Hero. Lock at 6. Trying to end the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Levine dishes to Williams. Back to Levine. Over Bryant. No good that time, and it's Miami the other way. Hero kicks to Bryant. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Good saving. Up and in on the layup. Yurtseven's got his second bucket of the night.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Levine.
Shooting for Miami.
And Stevenson comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Zach LaVine. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
We've got Lance Stevenson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he gets the bucket.
Jimmy Butler's becoming a nightmare of a matchup. Off the pick and roll, now he's using the pass to free up other guys.
Inside, here's Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Good one. Passes to Yurtseven. Now Hero. Right side, Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Young, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Now, here's Nunn. From deep, Johnson. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Nunn against Hero. Over Nunn. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in this game. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Good one. Passes to Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. The dish now to Goodwin. And they get it. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Goodwin.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the middle, here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
That one drops for him. Johnson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That's a good one. Back to Hero. The tray. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Nunn finds Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The pass to Yurtseven. Good ball movement here by Miami. Left side, Hero. It's Young on the wing. Takes the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Butler. And
Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
it's a difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Diallo's checked in for the Bulls. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Ibaka with the screen on Diallo. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Kaminsky is screen on Hero. Johnson finds Kaminsky. Johnson with it. Butler covering. Here's Nunn. And the layup's good off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Johnson against Ibaka. He kicks to Goodwin. Ibaka with the screen on Nunn. Goodwin. Johnson with the block. Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. Inside, here's Butler. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Johnson against Ibaka. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Goodwin passes to Butler. Dishes it to Goodwin. Butler sets a screen for Goodwin. Over Kaminsky. And he overshot that one, missing.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Ibaka. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Connects again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Goodwin. Ibaka looking for an opening. Pass to Hero. Kicks it to Goodwin. Ibaka with the screen on Nunn. Here's Goodwin. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot. Clock violation.
Bulls ball. Heat substitution.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Goes up with a stripe. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Diallo against Bryant. Butler sets a screen for Hero. From the baseline. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the
Bulls. The Heat, 66. Thank you to all the fans who came out to root for their team. We hope you have a safe trip home, and will be back with us again soon.